20 global ambassadors. This thing, the pump is making noise. I couldn't hear it. I think someone shouted the right answer. How many was that? 13? 5? 13. Yeah, but thanks for trying.
Sir, who came up here? Would you mind coming up and talking to us a little bit? What's your name?
Paul. The name is Paul.
Paul, where are you from?
Concord, Massachusetts.
And Paul, so you just carried this around the stage.
Right.
How was it?
It was something I wouldn't want to do more than once.
So Paul, how do you get drinking water? What do you do during the day? In the morning, what do you do?
I turn on the tap.
You turn on the tap. And what would it be like if you didn't have a tap and you had to go 6 hours to fetch one can?
It'd be a terribly trying way to live, I should think. I just don't know how people live that way. A lot of them don't.
Well, certainly you do other things during the day. What do you do?
Well, I'm retired, so I tend the garden. I pour water on my plants very sparingly, understand, and I kind of nurse the nature around me.
And what would you be doing would you be able to do all those things if you spent all of your... Yeah. First, we will be going there. The second point is that this is about transferring resources. It's about exciting the public in the rich countries, in the north, and making sure that we can get those resources, that awareness, make sure that policy leaders are aware, and transfer those resources to the south, to the global south, to the poor. So ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to do a ceremony. Every time as you know, we run 10 miles each, and at every exchange point, Jason, at every exchange point, we say a message. This is about sharing a message from one person to the next. So now it's time. So now it's time for us to give each other that message. We do this every 10 miles, all the way from New York to New York, through 16 countries, 15,200 miles, 27.5 million strides.
How many exchange points?
Too many to count.
Somebody knows the number out there? 14,278 exchange points every 10 miles. 1,478. This message is being said. This message is being said in languages, different languages all around the world. And it's talking about something that's really important.
So I'm going to ask Dot Helling to come up here. She will be running out. Dot is from Vermont. She's 57 years old, ladies and gentlemen. This is the old crazy woman from Vermont.
And before you guys get started, I want anyone who can hear me, who wants to come and listen, we're spreading this message around the world to provide safe and clean drinking water.
So if this 57-year-old crazy woman from Vermont can run all the way around the world, it must be for an important cause. And it is. Dot, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm old. I'm a lawyer, and I've traveled the world a lot, and I've been really conscious of the need for safe drinking water in lots and lots of places. And I'm so thrilled and so proud to be able to be a part of this movement. We are making such a difference as we travel through all the different states and now through all these countries. This morning I was running into Roxbury, and I was thinking there were so many flowers and green trees and verdant lawns, and I was thinking how much we take for granted the power of water and the water that's all around us. And, you know, we live with it. It's around us as we stand here, but yet there are people in other parts of the world that don't even have a drop to drink that's safe. So I'm so glad you're all here. I'm so glad to be part of this. And I hope you'll track us. Go to blueplanetrun.org and keep track of us. And maybe show up in New York when we come back to the States on September 4 for the finish line.
That's right. You can find all the information online, including the message that we'd like to share with you. We run like water. We run for water. We run to bring news to every person and every town that we pass through. Urgent news of a crisis that affects 1 in 5 of all of us. We run to remember the sons and daughters, the mothers and fathers, the 6,000 people who die every day from lack of access to safe drinking water. We run because time and water, essential to our existence, is running out for each of us. We run to tell a story that begins in suffering, but it ends in hope. We run to include you in this story. You are the solution. It is commitment that is our only obstacle. And we run to tell a story that ends like this. 20 years from now, through this run and through runs just like it, we will be doing a run every 10 years. We will bring water every 2 years. That's right. Thank you, Rajesh. We will bring water and we will bring life to 200 million people around the world that lack access to safe drinking water. We run because, in the words of the Iroquois prayer that is printed on the baton that we carry through with us,
water is life.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are the batons, or this is half of the baton that printed with Dow Plastics that we carry with us. We say this prayer every time, every 10 miles, every time we pass the baton on. We give thanks. We give thanks to all the waters of the world,
For quenching our thirst and providing us with strength.
We know its power in many forms.
Waterfalls and rain,
Mists and streams,
rivers and oceans. With one mind, we send greetings and thanks to the spirit of water. Now our minds are one.
This baton is going all the way around the world. So please help us in cheering Dot on as she takes off. We're heading to Ireland, we're heading to the UK, we're heading to France, we're heading to Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, Czech Republic, Austria, Poland, Belarus, Russia, Mongolia, China, Japan, back into the United States, through Canada, down to Washington, D.C., spread our message there, and back up to New York on September 4th. Thank you very much. Please stay around. We have shirts, we have stickers. We would ask that you please visit us at blueplanetrun.org. Please help me in cheering on the crazy woman from Vermont, Dot Helling. See ya! Blue Planet Run! Blue Planet Run! Woo! So for those of you in downtown,
Wow! And that's only because of the support that we get. BluePlanetRun.org.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
And Rajesh, the implementing organization, what is it called? Peer Water, to implement the safe, clean drinking water projects. Is that true?
Exactly. We have created a new platform for managing all our funds efficiently, transparently, and effectively.
I think by creating that system, you're up for an award, are you?
On Monday in DC, Computer World recognizes our platform as information technology to benefit society, and we're getting recognized for that.
getting recognized for benefiting society. So do you think this model can be used by other non-profit organizations? Do you think maybe the Blue Planet Run Foundation, by having a model such as this, is not just helping safe drinking water, but helping all other non-profit organizations? If a model like this was to be used by other fundraising organizations, do you think maybe
Hey, you're a global messenger for that too. Yes, we have more messages than one.
Exactly. The future is limitless if we keep our eyes looking forward on the future in a positive manner.